Hello, everybody. After completing my self-appointed challenge in Kerbal Space Program, I decided to show a completely different game while I take a break. Let's see. Stud. Beef pile. There it is. Nickname. Beef. Okay. Yeah, after completing my self-appointed challenge in Kerbal Space Program, I decided to go ahead and take a break from space games and play another space game. I wanted to show Escape Velocity Nova, a game produced by Ambrosia Software. That is ambrosiasw.com. I'm gonna skip through that. With 2x, yes, speedy. With indie games being the shit right now. Why are you following? Stop! No, now. With Wild Goose Chase. With indie games being the shit right now, I wanted to kind of track back and show you one that's been that actually has a long history to it. This is Escape Velocity Nova. It's the third in I guess series. There's Escape Velocity Override, and then Nova, featuring even slightly boxier but better sprites and animations. And Engine Glows. Engine Glows was the shit, according to their advertising team. But yes, indie games are huge right now. There's so many good ones that I'm excited about. Overgrowth is one that, if you haven't checked it out yet, I will probably be doing a Let's Play on it. But right now it's in an alpha stage, and you can check it out. There's already some Let's Plays. In fact, the development team puts out updates quite often, so you can always follow their development blarg right on YouTube, where they show you all the nifty features there. I'm so fucking with these guys. They'll show you what they're working on so far. That's a really cool, interesting game. It has nothing to do with space. I love space games, but I love other games too, I promise. Alright, I'm going to let them scan me because that's what they want. So yes, just to show that there's lots of new and exciting indie games coming out. There are already some that have already been made that really deserve some recognition, that are already really good games. They just, need some loving. Okay. Here's your tutorial mission. I'm going to go ahead and play through it because you get some extra monies out of it. As you wander around a spaceport for the first time as a fully fledged ship's captain, a weather-beaten man in his early 50s, by the look of him, comes over. "You look a little lost, my boy," he drawls in a gravelly voice. "Oh, you look like I did when I had just taken my first flight as a ship captain." I'm not going to do that. Mind you, that was nearly 30 years ago, but I never forgot that day. 'Tis a grand feeling being a captain of a starship, and that first landfall is something you'll never forget. You smile and admit that you have indeed just made your maiden voyage, and he slaps you on the shoulder with a wide grin. Don't you hate that? "Congratulations, son," he says, shaking your hand with a genuine regard before stepping back and looking at you with an almost calculating look on his face. Uh-oh. Old man, calculating look. "When I first made landfall, I remember running into a guy by the name of Gary, and he was just looking to settle down after plying the spaceways for a few decades. In exchange for passage, he showed me the ropes and how to get started in this crazy universe of ours. Well, I guess what comes around goes around," he smiles, nodding at you. "So I guess I'll make the same offer to you. What do you say?" "I'm going to say yes." "It'll be good to pass on some of the things I learned," he smiles, a distant look in his eyes, "and I think old Gary, bless his heart, will be smiling wherever he is. Dead, if I have anything to say about it," and I looted his corpse. "Well," he continues after a short moment of reverie, "enough living in the past. It's the future we need to look at. Eventually, I want to head over to the Dunroman in the Journey's End system. But I will tell you what. Let's head to Earth in the Sol system, and we'll take it from there, which is very convenient, as Earth in the Sol system is basically the center of everything. Everything that matters, at least. To do that," he explains with a warm smile, "just click on the OK button below, and then on the Leave button in the main spaceport. Blah, 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 blah." I'm going to skip through that because I already know how to do this. If you want to buy the game, it's $30. If you want to try the free demo, everything free for 30 days, why don't you go ahead and do that. I'm going to do some more advanced stuff here that you'll figure out later on through trial and error. Alright, enough of that. Equipment is low. I'm going to pack up on that while we depart for the Sol system. It's got Sol but it ain't super bad. Okay, worst joke in history. Let's put that to a vote. I'm gonna go ahead and skip on through here. Lots of things to see, lots of different ships, different factions, alien races. Well, not really an alien race, but there's no clear. Use your imagination on it. They kind of leave it up to you. As you land, Barry gives you a hand to shut down your ship, telling stories about the times that he didn't complete his post-flight routine and about all the troubles he had because of it. Well, maybe we should make a start, he mumbles, rubbing his chin. How about we head over to the Trade Center, click on the Trade Center, blah, 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 and we'll begin your tutorial, I guess. Hey, Trade Center! This is the lifeblood of our civilization, drawls Barry, as you walk around the warehouse. It is here that most fortunes are made, and more than a few are lost. It's not very exciting, but it can be lucrative if you stick it out for long enough. I'm probably going to have to so I can afford a better ship. You see, he explains in his gravelly voice, some places have high prices for certain things, and other places have low values for them. Different places have different values. Make money by buying low and selling high. Thanks for that rundown on the economy, Barry. Sometimes you can buy medium and sell high, or buy low and sell medium, but obviously the profit margins will be lower. Over time, you will start to identify trade runs. To give you a head start, I'll show you a couple of easy runs that should get you started. What do you say? Yes, Barry. Okay, then. In the spirit of buying low and selling high, look at the prices offered on Earth. You can see that the price of medical supplies is low. A good start would be buy as much of these as you can carry. Now, normally, you would be then looking around for a while for a place to sell the goods you have bought, blah, blah, blah. I just happen to know that Port Kane, where we just came from, I think, has a pretty high demand for medical supplies at the minute. They would, being a frontier military platform in space. So I reckon we should head there. Once there, I'll show you how to make a little money on the way back. If you want to make a little money in the meantime, you try buying some medical supplies. Alright, I will. Oh, no. They don't buy equipment here. Oh, they've... somebody's got to have equipment. Alright, I'll come back for that. Let's find another planet around here. The moon! I think that's... No, that's Mars. I'm sorry. Okay. They don't even have us. God damn it! Alright, Jupiter. Let's go to Jupiter. Jupiter... Oh, nope, we can't land on Jupiter. Jupiter's just a big gassy... It's gassy today. Trade Center. There it is! Equipment. I bought it for low, and now I'm selling it for high, Barry. Barry, do you love me now? Barry. Alright. Made a little bit of money. Hello! Bottom left, random ships will give you messages. Sometimes if you message them, they'll give you helpful advice, or say, hey, by the way, I've got a whole bunch of stuff here that I don't want. You want it? Take on missions that way. Which we'll get to! Right, Barry? Okay. So here we are, part 1, tutorials. Yes. Now this is one of those games where it's not click left to shoot. It actually runs you through the game. If you decide not to do it, the learning curve for you will be unfortunate. However, it's not so hard that it's really complicated. It's a very, very easy game to play. It's just the finer points. They're very subtle, and you have to learn the ropes. Okay, after helping you through your post-flight routine, Barry points you to the way to the Port Kane Trade Center. Let's head over there, he draws quietly. It'll be easier to explain what I need. From over there, where it's louder. Where I can't draw quietly. Okay then, first of all, if you bought any medical supplies on Earth, you would sell them here. Now obviously, you would want to maximize your profits, so always want to make a return journey that's profitable. Now there's nothing in Port Kane that you can sell for much of a profit on Earth, except equipment! However, you can make some money by buying the lowly priced equipment here and selling on the planet New England. Well, 359 system, which is just one jump away on the other side of the Sol system. What do you say? Take a trip to New England. Sure, I want lobster. Okay then, he draws that dry smile of his. Help yourself to as much of the equipment as you can, and you can try selling it when you get to New England. However, make sure you sell off whatever medical supplies you bought on Earth first. Once you've done that, probably head back to Earth where I'll show you some more stuff. And I'll show you some more stuff in the next episode.